I'm sick and tired of wasting my time coming here, bringing all the people working for you, and you do nothing.
In an attempt to live a healthier life, my 600-pound life patients enter the program and usually see amazing results. Behind these success stories is Dr. Now, an Iranian surgeon who specializes in weight loss for the morbidly obese. As you can imagine, when working with addicts, things can get pretty heated. So much so, even a professional like Dr. Now loses his cool. With that said, we're going to be looking at the times Dr. Nowzaradan lost it with patients. Before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos about your favorite movies and TV shows. Number 5. You do nothing. This heated Dr. Now moment occurred during the filming of James's update episode on My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now? It's best we summarize what exactly had happened before the argument, because looking back now from 2020, Dr. Now was spot on with his predictions. At the start of his journey, James weighed over 700 pounds and unfortunately didn't succeed at losing weight in his initial episode. After getting a life-threatening infection, James was ready to change his life once again. And so TLC went through with a follow-up episode, hoping James would commit fully to the program. During filming, Dr. Now received a phone call that James was gaining more weight while at hospital, meaning he was cheating Dr. Now's intended diet. As it turned out, it was James's girlfriend who was providing him with the extra junk food, and Dr. Now wasn't having it.
Our plan is to put him on a certain diet, and you follow the diet and give him proper amount of food so he doesn't get himself to 750 pounds.
Dr. Now was adamant to James since day one that he had to be serious about his weight loss and not waste TLC's time and resources. But after reaching 750 pounds while at the hospital, it seemed as though Dr. Now truly had enough.
You do your part and he does his part, or I'm through with you. You understand this?
Usually, Dr. Now keeps his cool, especially after being so hard with someone. But this time, Dr. Now just didn't stop.
So I'm sick and tired of wasting my time coming here, bringing all the people working for you, and you do nothing.
Unfortunately, this wasn't a big enough wake-up call for James, and he passed away in April of 2020. TLC reflected on his passing 4 days after his death, tweeting, "TLC was deeply saddened by the loss of James King, who shared his weight loss journey on My 600-Pound Life. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family at this difficult time." Number 4. You're cheating. As you all know, Dr. Now doesn't take to cheating well. It's probably the most disrespectful thing a patient can do, considering all the time and resources Dr. Now puts into helping them. This brings us to Lisa Fleming, a woman in her 40s who appeared on the show after she found maggots under her skin. She had grown up being the daughter of a woman who was remarkably obese, and eventually moved into her mother's previous bedroom and took on her sedentary lifestyle, which caused her to grow to be 704 pounds. Throughout the show, she accepted surgery to help herself lose weight. Even though she had several setbacks throughout the series, she managed to lose over 200 pounds and was on her way to full recovery. This was until her stay in hospital, where after a few weeks, she hadn't lost any weight. Dr. Now suspected it was Herbert, her boyfriend, who was supplying her with food. Dr. Now had no time to waste and simply issued her back home. But Herbert quickly wanted to tell Dr. Now Lisa was suffering from a rash on her back. When Dr. Now took a look at her back, this happened.
Now who's eating that?
No, I've been eating that.
He was eating them because
How did they
right,
end up
he
in
was
your
sick.
bed then?
That's right. She left an empty Doritos packet in her sheets, then attempted to lie about it. Dr. Now didn't hold back.
Lisa, stop it. This is the junk you've been eating. Herbert is sneaking in junk food for you, and you two keep lying about it.
Lisa continued to deny the doctor's claims, and Dr. Now stayed brutally honest.
Your time is up. You're going to die very soon. But both of you don't seem to get that. Because if you don't, then you're done.
Number 3. Do you want to go to jail? Stephen Assanti made his debut appearance on My 600-Pound Life in 2017 and has since been one of the most controversial patients ever seen on the show. He entered the program weighing 734 pounds and was quickly hated by viewers due to his criminal past and bad behaviors. It was eventually apparent that Stephen was addicted to prescription painkillers, and his antics were clearly a result of his addiction. While filming his update episode on My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now?, Stephen called 911 saying he's in pain and needed to go to the hospital. Obviously, this was just an attempt to get a refill on his medication. And obviously, Dr. Now wasn't pleased.
Stephen missed his appointment a few days ago, and now he seems to be playing games again. Steve, I told you don't come.
I just needed a refill on my payments.
Take him back.
Dr. Now got so fed up with the situation that he even got angry with the paramedics for listening to Stephen in the first place.
We had agreement with the fire department, with the chief, that you not transport this patient unless you call me. Your job is to evaluate the patient transport.
Okay.
Stephen was taken into the hospital to have a talk with Dr. Now.
Stephen, you're not going to be alive much longer the way you live. You want us to write you off as hopeless? Then we will. There is no hope for you.
Dr. Now then told Stephen he's canceling his insurance, as well as getting him arrested the next time he calls in. After some more disagreements, Dr. Now issued Stephen to leave, even threatening to call the cops.
I'm going to put you in jail if you raise your voice with him in here. Call the police department. Get the security down here. You want to go to jail? I'll send you to jail.
He ended the incident off by telling Stephen he's going to end up in jail or dead. Number 2, this isn't a hotel. You all saw that previous clip of Dr. Now absolutely unleashing onto James when he was in the hospital for his infection. And this clip is no different. It all started when Dr. Now was called in to check up on James after some weight gain. And instead of taking accountability, James claimed it was due to the swelling on his leg.
You don't think your weight has to do anything with your eating habit?
No, I don't.
So what do you think your weight come from, thin air?
Dr. Now was quick to shut down his excuses and wanted to get to the bottom of his weight gain, and immediately pointed the finger at Lisa for providing him with extra food. He then said this, which after James's death hits much harder.
One day you are going to get a call that you didn't make it. Your body's not going to tolerate this.
James then started arguing back, and Dr. Now said the now famous quote, "This isn't a hotel."
I'm laying on a bed that's flat because you won't get me nothing.
This isn't a hotel. What makes you feel that you deserve any of these?
The two continued arguing back and forth about James's inconsistency with dieting, and Dr. Now told him to withhold from seeing Lisa for 5 days to see how much weight he'd lose.
I know she bring you food. And don't tell me that she doesn't. You don't get up, go to kitchen, get it.
When James rejected the 5-day offer, Dr. Now removed the couple from the program. Number 1, you're lying. Appearing on My 600-Pound Life back in 2018, Shanae had a few run-ins with Dr. Now from time to time. She had a rather tragic upbringing, which led her to spiral furthermore in her unhealthy ways. Despite her marriage and dreams to have children, she didn't lose any weight since the beginning of the program. It was clear she wasn't truly willing to make the changes in lifestyle for her weight loss surgery. This was apparent when Dr. Now busted her cheating her diet. It all started while at the hospital, when Dr. Now found an empty pizza box in someone else's trash. After talking with the other staff, he found out it was indeed from Shanae's room. Her boyfriend then tried taking the blame, saying it was him that ate it.
For 4 months, I have seen you from day one. You haven't lost any weight. The hospital staff not only seen you eating pizza, but burgers.
Dr. Now tried making Shanae admit to her cheating, but she just kept lying.
I'm telling you, doctor, I got water
You
weight.
should have lost 130 pounds by now. And you're eating this junk and you keep lying to me.
The two eventually started arguing back and forth about whether eating food makes you gain weight or not.
So if you eat less, you lose weight, right?
Yes.
You're not losing weight, so you're not eating less, right?
Obviously, Shanae was being delusional and wasn't taking accountability for her cheating.
You put on almost 50 pounds since you're right instead of losing. And you claim that you're not eating very much? Really?
Dr. Now gave her the ultimatum to either commit to the program or leave the show. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on your favorite TV shows and tap one of the 2 videos on screen for another amazing video.